Deep space is far from silent. The universe is actually filled with a constant, chaotic roar of radio waves emitted by burning stars, spinning pulsars, and drifting cosmic dust. Astrophysicists continuously monitor this deafening static. They sift through the noise, actively hunting for any strict mathematical pattern that breaks the rules of random natural emissions. In 1977, a scientist named Jerry R. Ehman was doing exactly that. His job was to analyze the data feed from a massive radio telescope, searching the sky for exactly these impossible patterns. Humanity had essentially built giant, silent traps out in the open, hoping to catch a single, deliberate whisper hiding inside a hurricane. And then, the trap sprang. A signal arrived. It was a massively powerful, unbelievably clean radio frequency cutting through the dark, originating straight from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. The strength of this incoming wave completely shattered the expected baseline of random cosmic noise. Nothing naturally occurring had ever looked like this. Reviewing the printed data feed, Ehman saw the sudden, intense spike in the alphanumeric columns. He grabbed a red pen, circled the sequence, and wrote a single word in the margin: "Wow." That printout stood as the first piece of physical evidence that matched the mathematical profile of an artificial transmission from another star system. But this anomaly came with a strict physical constraint. The entire transmission lasted for precisely 72 seconds, and then it disappeared completely. This graph shows the exact anatomy of those 72 seconds. As the telescope slowly aligned with the deep space source, the signal's intensity steadily rose. Then, as Earth's rotation carried it past the origin point, the signal faded symmetrically back to absolute zero. Because it started and ended within that rigid block of time, the wow signal stopped being an active phenomenon. It instantly became a locked, finite cold case. This creates a massive problem. The absolute bedrock of the scientific method is reproducibility. A discovery cannot be validated unless an experiment can be repeated and the same result observed. Immediately after the discovery, scientists eagerly aimed telescopes right back at those exact coordinates in Sagittarius, fully expecting to catch a second transmission. This chart tracks the long-term observation of that location. You have the single isolated vertical spike in 1977, followed by decades of continuous monitoring that have yielded absolutely nothing. Scientists now possess the physical data of a monumental event, but they are completely paralyzed by the universe's refusal to repeat it. The WOW signal reveals a sharp friction between our data and our methodology. Modern science is currently unable to categorize an event that refuses to happen twice. Today, researchers are left with two competing hypotheses. The first is that the signal was generated by a hyper-rare, incredibly powerful natural cosmic event, an anomaly that we simply have no other record of. The second is that the signal was an intentional alien broadcast, sweeping past Earth like a cosmic lighthouse beam before turning away forever. The objective truth dictated by the data is this. To this day, there is absolute zero physical proof to confirm the natural anomaly theory, and zero proof to confirm the alien message theory. Because both explanations require vast amounts of speculation, the signal forces astrophysicists into a permanent state of suspended judgment. Those 72 seconds reveal the severe limitations of our perspective. They represent a tiny, accidental alignment between a cosmic event and our own narrow window of observation. The universe might be teeming with intentional messages or bizarre celestial mechanics, but if we are only looking in the exact right place for exactly 1 minute, we will miss almost all of them. The WOW signal stands as a brief echo, proving that humanity is finally capable of listening. At the same time, it serves as a humbling reminder of exactly how much of the abyss remains forever out of our grasp.